If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. You have the power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher who ruled from 161 to 180 AD and is remembered as the last of the 5 good emperors who ruled during Rome's Golden Age. Despite inheriting an empire at its peak, Marcus Aurelius faced many challenges: plagues, warfare on multiple fronts, economic strain, and political conspiracies. But he maintained his philosophical principles throughout his rule. He is best known for his Meditations, a collection of personal writings never intended for publication, but which have become one of the most influential works of Stoic philosophy in history. His writing focuses on Stoic principles of virtue, duty, acceptance of fate, self-discipline, and emotional control. Throughout Meditations, Marcus emphasized the impermanence of all things, the importance of reason over passion, living in harmony with nature, and fulfilling one's role with integrity, regardless of the external circumstances. Now, here are the quotes by Marcus Aurelius. Dwell on the beauty of life, watch the stars, and see yourself running through them. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. If you are distressed about anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all of your heart. Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize? If someone is able to show me that what I think or do is not right, I will happily change, for I seek the truth, by which no one was ever truly harmed. It is the person who continues in his self-deception and ignorance who is harmed. I have often wondered how it is that every man loves himself more than all the rest of men, but yet sets less value on his own opinion of himself than on the opinion of others. The object of life is not to be on the side of majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. Live a good life. If there are gods and they are just, then they will not care how devout you have been, but will welcome you based on the virtues you have lived by. Reject your sense of injury, and injury itself disappears. How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it? When another blames you or hates you, or people voice similar criticisms, go to their souls. See what sort of people they are. You will realize that there is no need to be racked with anxiety that they should hold any particular opinion about you. The first rule is to keep an untroubled spirit. The second is to look things in the face and know them for what they are. Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now, take what's left and live it properly. What doesn't transmit light creates its own darkness. Do not act as if you are going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. While you live, while it is in your power, be good. Here is a rule to remember in the future. When anything tempts you to feel bitter, think not, "This is misfortune," but "To bear this worthily is good fortune." You always own the option not to have an opinion. There is never any need to get worked up or to trouble your soul about things you cannot control. These things are not asking to be judged by you. Leave them alone. Look well into thyself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look. What we do now echoes in eternity. How much time he gains who does not look to see what his neighbor says or does or thinks, but only what he does himself to make it just and holy. You are a little soul, carrying about with it a corpse. Do every act of your life as though it were the very last act of your life. You don't love yourself enough, or you'd love your nature too, and what it demands of you. Perfection of character is this: to live each day as if it were your last, without frenzy, without apathy, and without pretense. Do not indulge in dreams of having what you have not, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess, and then thankfully remember how you would crave for them if they were not yours. The impediment to action advances the action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Look back over the past with its changing empires that rose and fell, and you can foresee the future too. It is in your power to retire into yourself whenever you choose. Your days are numbered. Use them to throw open the windows of your soul to the sun. If you do not, the sun will soon set, and you with it. Remember that very little is needed to make a happy life. The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Never esteem anything as an advantage to you that will make you break your word or lose your self-respect. Receive without conceit, release without struggle. If any man despises me, that is his problem. My only concern is not doing or saying anything deserving of contempt. The things you think about determine the quality of your mind. A man's worth is no greater than the worth of his ambitions. A person's worth is measured by the worth of what he values. Life is neither good nor evil, but only a place for good and evil. Whatever anyone does or says, I must be emerald and keep my color. Death smiles at us all. All we can do is smile back. Humans have come into being for the sake of each other, so either teach them or learn to bear them. Do what you will. Even if you tear yourself apart, most people will continue doing the same things. Accept whatever comes to you, woven in the pattern of your destiny, for what could more aptly fit your needs? Though you break your heart, men will go on as before. Choose not to be harmed, and you will not feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been. Nowhere can a man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. Whoever does wrong wrongs himself. Whoever does injustice does it to himself. Regain your senses, call yourself back, and once again wake up. Now that you realize that only dreams were troubling you, view this reality as you view your dreams. Confine yourself to the present. Concentrate every minute like a Roman, like a man, on doing what's in front of you with precise and genuine seriousness, tenderly, willingly, with justice. The memory of everything is very soon overwhelmed in time. Be like the cliff against the waves which continually break, but it stands firm and tames the fury of the water around it. Just because a thing seems difficult for you, do not think it is impossible for anyone to accomplish. This that I am, whatever it be, is mere flesh and a little breath and the ruling reason.